welcome to this episode of On Campus. We're here in the Solano College Sports Network studio. I'm Robert Murray, and joining me today is Domingo Daynes.
Hello.
Domingo, first question I got for you today is, what made you want to join this broadcasting program?
To be honest, it was really because I love football, love the game, and I didn't really play. I played football. I was at Rodriguez for a while. I just graduated in June. And, I was just thinking, I didn't even know we had this program, but that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to, either if I wasn't playing the sport or coaching it, I wanted to be broadcasting. And my mom has always told me that I'd be good at that. And my auntie, they always told me that, if playing didn't work out for you, then, I think that broadcasting it, because, they said that I was very good at numbers and stuff and stats and all that stuff. So they thought that would be something good. And then one of our classmates now, AJ, I'm in a communications class with him, and he told me about it because he sat right behind me, and we had to do an icebreaker, and I was like, I want to do sports broadcasting. And he was like, you know what, we actually had that class here. And I was like, what? I was like, really? Because the whole point I wanted to do my communications major is for that. I wanted to be here for 2 years, transfer to SAC. I just wanted that to be like a baseline plan. But, I don't know. God probably has other things for me, and we're going to see. But, we're going to stick day to day. So,
Well, it seems like you have a lot of people influencing that decision a little bit, especially your mom. You talked about her, your auntie. How big of a role do they play in your life day to day?
Oh, they play very big role because, my mom, she's a very big supporter of mine, and she's always been there for me and my sister, been our main source. And, I've been really trying to find a way in a purpose of mine that, I can give back to her. I can give back to my family. I want to be that leader in my family. I want to be the person that can break generational curses. I feel like that I've had the opportunities and chances to do that. And so I'm not going to waste time, and I'm just going to keep going day by day, try to get better. I always say this. I say this on my Instagram too a lot of the times, but I've been posting recently, and I was just saying, what can you do to get 0.1% or 0.01% better each day? And that can go for personal issues, religion, school, anything like that. How can you get better as a person every single day? And that's what I've been trying to do. And this right here could be an opportunity in disguise that I don't know. So this is another thing, and also being grateful. That's another thing. And just thank my mom for everything and all the things that she's done for me.
Yeah, moms, they do play a big role in life, and I'm thankful for my mom as well. So your role in this class, exactly, what do you do right now?
In this class, I've been given the opportunity to be able to be alongside you and Mason Flores and be able to color commentate on the football games. And that's the thing that, I've been wanting to do. And I didn't know how I was going to get there. You guys are like veterans in this space, and, I'm just a freshman coming in. So I had to not let everyone know in a cocky standpoint, but pretty much know that, I'm here. This is what I want to do, and I'm going to treat it like I'm playing a sport. I feel like it takes a lot of time, and I'm treating it like I'm playing a sport. And if I'm a backup, I'm going to work my way every single day, to try to get to that starting spot. And that's something that I had to let Professor Poff know after, I think it was the first or second class that I was in here, because I wasn't in here for the first week because I didn't know we had this class.
Right.
I told him, I said, what can I do to get out there? What can I do to get the opportunity? And that's the thing that I've been able to appreciate, is the opportunities that I'm given and taking them one at a time, not looking at it in a long standpoint. I'm thinking okay, day by day, game by game, not looking ahead, focusing on what I have to do in front of me now. And that's what I've been doing. And I've been blessed to get the opportunities with doing the games with you and doing the games with all the other people that are in our class. And, it's a learning experience, especially trying to learn from guys like you and Mason Flores and Holden Beers.
Yeah, great name, Holden Beers.
Holden Beers.
He was my mentor my first year here.
Yeah.
How much has Holden helped you in this process as well, since he's our intern now?
Yeah, he's helped me a lot. I think that, having that leadership role as kind of like the top commentator out of all three of us, or like that he's known a lot about it.
Right.
So he's kind of like that backup where I'm able to get that start, and he's being able to like key me in on, what are things I should be doing, what are some things that I could be doing better at, and what other things am I doing good at.
Right.
When it comes to like a few games ago, I had it sounded like I was being a little bit of a homer in a way, and
Right.
he let me know, and I took that in as information, processed it, and I was able to, do better for the rest of the game. And I feel like that's the things that you need, is that it's okay to, be that rookie, but being able to learn how to understand, get learning experiences from the veterans like you guys. So, that's why I think that I'm where I'm at right now, blessed with opportunities to be around guys like you guys, and being able to be at the place that I am right now.
Exactly. It's just learning experience, taking every advantage you can with the opportunities you're given. But I want to touch back on your high school career a little bit. You're a part of that Rodriguez Mustangs undefeated team. Sadly, you tore your ACL that year, you
Yeah.
told us. And what was it like being a part of a team that was so successful, though?
It really started with what we had as a group, as a brotherhood. I feel like all the players that were on that team, we all were with each other since JV, since our freshman year, and we really built that bond. And we had some other few pieces that helped us build that team, but it was just that brotherhood of like, IGYB, I got your back, and that's what we've been preaching, and praise to Miles King, was our coach at the time, and I think that with him too, he's also taught me that he was able to give me the opportunity to become a leader. I played a very big leadership role when we were during our freshman and sophomore year, and even our junior year. Even though I was a rotational guy, I was also learning from vets too, and I was just getting better every single day. And that undefeated season, I'm so proud of those guys. And I know I wasn't able to finish the season, but I was so proud of them. I remember the day that they actually won the medal was 10-0. That was the day I had my surgery. So, I was in the surgery bed crying because, I was like, man, they did it. And, just being able to be a part of a brotherhood, to see them go and achieve that, even though I wasn't physically there, spiritually I was there, and I was just like so proud. And yeah, I wish that I could have been there and I could have
Absolutely.
participated even more, because, man, I felt like, there's going to be those days where you think that you're going to have a game. And that's the day I thought when we played Vanden that night. I thought I was about to have a game, but, God had other plans, and, I'm about to be at the end of that journey of the recovery from my ACL. So,
Well,
everything happens for a reason.
It's good that you're getting healthy. Knee seems to be fine, walking around pretty good these days.
Yeah.
You said you wanted to finish up your communications degree in sports broadcasting, correct? So, what's the long-term goal that you have for that? Like, do you want to get, like, color commentary at a higher place, or trying to figure out where you are now? What's the goal long-term?
Long term, I try to, like I said, I take it day by day, but like I do think about that and I do look at it, and what my goal is right now is just to build on what I have right now, which is trying to get better. And if I do get the opportunity to do color commentating at a higher level, then that just shows that that's where I need to be. And I feel like I put a lot into this, and I feel like it also is like a natural thing for me. Yeah, there's always going to be nerves and there's always going to be a learning process, but I feel like, being on camera or, commentating on a game, I feel like I've always been able to do that. I've always been able to be a voice. I don't know. I mean, from the semester that you've known me, from this only semester you just met me.
Correct.
You would say that I'm very energetic and goofy.
There is a lot of personality
Yeah, a lot of
behind
personality,
that
yeah.
name, for sure. You could just see it when you walk into the class. You
Yeah.
just bring that swagger sometimes.
Yep, and that I try to bring that to everybody. But yeah, the long term goal is, focusing on what I can do now, and if I can get that opportunity, then I will take it. But if it's not that, I want to stay around the sport of football or basketball, whatever it is. But if it's not playing the sport, I'm either gonna be coaching or I'm gonna be commentating, and that's what it is. Yeah.
Well, it's good to have long-term goals, but also stay focused on the now. But final question for you. What's been your favorite moment in this class with the little that you've been here so far?
So, are we talking about, like,
It could be any.
during the game?
It could be anything.
Oh, what is my favorite
Your
moment?
favorite moment from the prep time in class to the broadcast. What's your favorite moment?
I would think my favorite moment is the first week that I was able to get the opportunity to do a broadcast. After we came in, I had said something that became a famous phrase that Poff had pointed out. I forgot what it was, but then everyone started laughing, and I just thought it was funny. And I even forgot what it was. But also another thing is, like, when me and Mason Flores would be cracking jokes and stuff. Even though we're not supposed to.
You're talking about the hard mouth football comment that
I think it.
because
Moment of silence.
Oh, the moment
of
yes,
silence.
the moment of silence, absolutely.
Moment of silence. Yeah, when a player got hurt, and that's what we were all laughing about. That was probably my favorite moment. Many more to come, though, probably.
Hopefully many more to come. Well, I'd like to thank you for joining me, Domingo.
Yes, sir.
And that will do it for this episode of On Campus. This is Domingo Daynes. I'm Robert Murray. And to all of you
Yes, sir.
watching out there, see you later.
Peace.